We are all born with a wonderful ability to heal. This is our divine blueprint. It is a gift from the loving universe. Our bodies know how to be well. They are always striving for perfect health. This inner knowing is a powerful force within each of us. We can trust this inner wisdom completely. It guides us gently towards wholeness and joy. Sometimes we forget this simple truth. We look outside for answers when the real power is within. Let us remember this power now. Modern ways of thinking about health can sometimes lead us astray. They might suggest our bodies are fragile or flawed. They may focus only on fighting illness. This can make us feel afraid or helpless. But our bodies are not designed to be sick. They are designed for vibrant energy and happiness. The original divine way of understanding health is quite different. It sees the body as a self-regulating miracle. It knows that love and positive thoughts are the greatest healers. We are meant to live in harmony. The contrast is clear when we look closely. One path tells us we need constant intervention. It suggests that we are like machines that break down. The other path, the path of love, reminds us of our innate strength. It teaches that our bodies are intelligent systems. They respond to our thoughts, our feelings, and our love. We have the power to create health from the inside out. This is not a new idea. It is ancient wisdom, waiting for us to embrace it once more. So, let us begin this journey of remembrance together. Let us affirm that we are powerful beings. We have the capacity for profound healing. Within us, our bodies are our friends, always working for our highest good. We can choose to listen to their gentle whispers. We can choose to nourish them with love and kindness. This understanding is the first step towards reclaiming our natural state of well-being. You are a magnificent creator of your own life and health. Believe in your power. Our bodies are truly magnificent. They are sacred temples housing our beautiful spirits. They're not mere machines that randomly malfunction. Each cell within us is intelligent. Each organ works in perfect harmony when we are in balance. Viewing our bodies as simple machines can lead us down a path of misunderstanding. It makes us think that if something feels wrong, the part must be broken and needs fixing by an external force. This view often overlooks the deeper messages our bodies are sending us. It can make us feel separate from our own healing process. When we treat the body as a machine, we tend to focus on symptoms. We look for a quick fix for the discomfort. We might take a pill to silence a headache, or we might undergo a procedure to remove a part that seems troublesome. While these actions can sometimes be necessary, they often do not address the root cause. Symptoms are like messengers. They are telling us that something in our lives, perhaps our thoughts or emotions, needs loving attention. Ignoring these messages means we miss an opportunity for deeper healing and growth. Our bodies are incredibly resilient and wise. They are constantly working to maintain balance, a state we call homeostasis. They are self-regulating and self-repairing. Think about how a small cut on your finger heals all by itself. Your body knows exactly what to do. This same intelligence is at work throughout your entire being. When we provide our bodies with what they truly need, loving thoughts, nourishing food, restorative rest, and joyful movement, they respond with vitality. They thrive when we live in alignment with love. Let us choose to see our bodies as the sacred temples they are. Let us honor them and listen to them with love. Let us affirm, my body is a wise and wonderful friend. I listen to its messages with love. I treat my body with kindness and respect. When we shift our perspective from seeing our body as a faulty machine to seeing it as a divine expression of life, we open ourselves up to true, lasting wellness. This understanding empowers us to become active participants in our own beautiful healing journey. The most powerful healing force in the universe is love. This is the original way, the divine blueprint for wellness. Our thoughts and feelings create a certain vibration, a resonance within us. When these vibrations are harmonious and loving, our bodies respond with health. When they are filled with fear, resentment, or criticism, they create dissonance. This dissonance can manifest as disease. The original way of healing understood this profoundly. It was about restoring harmony and balance through love and conscious awareness. It was about aligning ourselves with the loving energy of life itself. Our consciousness plays a vital role in our well-being. What we believe, we create. If we believe we are susceptible to illness, we might become so. If we believe we are capable of vibrant health, we open the door to that reality. Ancient traditions knew the power of the mind. They used practices like meditation, chanting, and connection with nature to foster inner peace. These practices help people to align their personal energy with the healing energy of the cosmos. Healing was not just about the physical body, it was about the whole person, mind, body, and spirit. Resonance is a key principle in this original understanding of healing, like attracts like. When we cultivate feelings of love, joy, and gratitude, we raise our vibration. This higher vibration helps our cells to remember their perfect, healthy state. It is like tuning an instrument. When our inner instrument is tuned to the frequency of love, we experience harmony and well-being. This is not a complicated process. It is as simple as choosing loving thoughts. It is about forgiving ourselves and others. It is about appreciating the beauty within and around us. We can all tap into this original way of healing. It begins with self-love. It means accepting ourselves completely just as we are. It means speaking to ourselves with kindness. We can use affirmations to reprogram old negative beliefs. For example, I love and approve of myself. I am healthy, whole, and complete. As we fill ourselves with love, we create a powerful healing resonance. This loving energy then flows through us, restoring balance and vitality to every part of our being. This is our birthright. There was a time when healing was deeply connected to the heart and spirit. It was understood as a holistic process. However, a great shift occurred in how we approached health and illness. Gradually, the focus moved away from the whole person. It began to center more on the physical body as a separate entity. This new approach started to view the body more like a complex machine. While this perspective brought some advancements, it also led to a loss of something precious. It began to disconnect medicine from its heart, from the loving, holistic understanding of true wellness. This shift meant that the body was often broken down into its individual parts. Specialists emerged for each part, sometimes losing sight of how everything is interconnected. If one part seemed to be malfunctioning, the solution was often to repair or remove that part. The deeper reasons why the body was experiencing imbalance were not always explored. The focus became more about managing symptoms and controlling disease. This mechanical view, while well-intentioned in many ways, inadvertently started to disempower individuals. It suggested that healing was something done to us, rather than by us. As this mechanical view took hold, we began to fear our bodies more. We started to believe they could betray us at any moment. We looked to external authorities to tell us what was wrong and how to fix it. The inner wisdom, the body's own intelligence, was often overlooked. This shift also created a system where illness could unintentionally become a focus rather than vibrant, joyful health. When the primary goal is to find and treat disease, the energy is directed towards what is wrong rather than cultivating what is right and strong within us. It is important to understand this shift, not to place blame, but to reclaim our power. We can choose to bring the heart back into our healing. We can remember that we are more than just a collection of physical parts. We are whole beings with a mind, body, and spirit that are intricately connected. By acknowledging this great shift, we can consciously choose a different path. We can choose a path that honors our inner wisdom and embraces healing with love, compassion, and a deep understanding of our own magnificent capacity for wellness. When healing and health become industries, their priorities can sometimes shift. It is a sensitive subject, but one we must look at with open eyes and loving hearts. If a system financially benefits more from managing long-term illness than from promoting true cures or prevention, its focus may subtly change. This does not mean that individuals within the system are uncaring. Many are dedicated and compassionate. However, the structure itself can create incentives that do not always align with our deepest desire for complete and lasting wellness. This is what we mean by the business of sickness. Consider chronic diseases, those conditions that people live with for many years. Managing these conditions often involves ongoing treatments, medications, and appointments. From a purely financial perspective, this long-term management can be more profitable than a one-time cure or a strong focus on preventing the illness in the first place. This creates a challenging situation. The system might, without conscious intent, perpetuate a cycle of dependency. People may come to believe they need constant external support to simply maintain a level of functioning rather than truly thriving. This is not about fostering distrust, but about encouraging awareness. We must ask ourselves loving questions. Is the primary goal of our current health systems to empower us with the knowledge and tools for self-healing and vibrant living? Or does it sometimes inadvertently lead us to rely more on external solutions? When profit becomes a major driver, the emphasis can move away from simple, natural, and often inexpensive ways to maintain health. It can favor more complex and costly interventions. This is a systemic issue that warrants gentle, loving examination. We have the power to make conscious choices. We can choose to invest our energy and resources in practices that truly nourish our well-being. We can focus on prevention through loving self-care, nutritious food, and positive thinking. We can seek out practitioners who empower us and treat us as whole beings. By understanding that sickness can sometimes be a business, we become more discerning consumers of healthcare. We reclaim our authority over our own bodies and our own health destinies. We choose health because we love ourselves. And challenging the healing archetypes. From victim to victor. In our journey towards health, we often encounter different ways of seeing ourselves. These are like healing archetypes. One common archetype is that of the victim. When we feel like victims of an illness, we feel powerless. We believe that something outside of us, a germ, a genetic flaw, or bad luck has attacked us. This mindset can lead to feelings of fear, helplessness, and dependency. We might wait for a doctor or a medication to rescue us. While support is wonderful, relying solely on external saviors can disempower us from tapping into our own incredible healing abilities. The dependency model often goes hand in hand with the victim archetype. It suggests that we are inherently flawed or weak. It implies that we need constant external input to be well. This model thrives in systems that focus primarily on treatment rather than prevention. It can make us feel that our bodies are untrustworthy. We might become anxious about every little sensation, fearing it is a sign of impending doom. This way of thinking keeps us small. It prevents us from realizing the immense power that resides within us to create and maintain our own health. Now let us consider a more empowering archetype. The victor. The victor knows that they are the creative force in their own life. They understand that thoughts and emotions play a huge role in health. They see challenges, including illness, as opportunities for growth and deeper self-understanding. The victor archetype embraces prevention. It focuses on creating a lifestyle that supports well-being on all levels: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. They choose loving self-care, nourishing foods, positive affirmations, and joyful activities because they know these things build a strong foundation for health. We can all choose to shift from the victim archetype to the victor. This is a loving act of self-empowerment. It means taking responsibility for our well-being. It means believing in our body's innate wisdom to heal. It means choosing thoughts that affirm our strength and vitality. Affirm, I am the powerful creator of my health. I choose thoughts and actions that lead to vibrant well-being. I am a victor, not a victim. By embracing this empowered stance, we transform our relationship with our bodies and our health. We become active participants in our own beautiful healing story. Stories of illusions. Learning from life's challenges. Life sometimes presents us with challenges that test our beliefs about health. Let us look at a few areas with loving, open minds. Consider vaccines. We're often told they are essential for protection. This comes from a place of wanting safety. However, it is also loving to ask questions. What about the incredible power of our own immune systems? Our bodies are designed to defend and heal. True health comes from strengthening this natural resilience through love, good nutrition, and positive living. Exploring all pathways to support our immune system with informed choice is an act of self-love. Then there is the word cancer. This word alone can bring up so much fear. The common story is often one of battle and attack. But what if we looked at it differently? What if we saw it as the body's desperate cry for balance and love? Many people have found paths to healing by addressing the root causes. They change their thoughts, their environment, and how they treat themselves. They flood their bodies with love and nourishment. They prove that the body deeply desires to return to harmony. We can support this innate desire by choosing love over fear. Mental and emotional well-being is another area where stories can limit us. When we feel sad, anxious, or overwhelmed, these are important signals. Our spirit might be telling us that something needs to change. The common approach can sometimes be to numb these feelings with medication. While support is sometimes needed, true healing comes from listening to these messages. What loving changes can we make in our lives? What old hurts need to be released with forgiveness? Our minds are so powerful. Filling them with loving, positive thoughts is key to emotional balance and overall health. These examples are not to create blame or fear. They are to encourage us to look beyond the surface stories. They invite us to question assumptions with a loving heart. True wellness comes from within. It comes from understanding that our bodies, minds, and spirits are interconnected. When we address imbalances with love, compassion, and a willingness to change our patterns, we open the door to profound healing. We learn that we are far more powerful than we have been led to believe. We can choose to write new, empowering stories for our health. Breaking free. Steps to reclaim your wonderful health. Reclaiming your health is a beautiful journey of self-discovery and love. It begins with the decision that you are worthy of vibrant well-being. One of the first steps is a gentle detoxification. This is not just about the physical body, it is also about clearing out old, limiting thoughts and negative beliefs that no longer serve you. Release any self-criticism or fear. Replace these with affirmations of love, health, and vitality. Say to yourself, I lovingly release the past. I choose health and happiness now. Every cell in my body is alive with energy and well-being. Nourishing your body with life-affirming foods is another key step. Choose fresh, whole foods that are full of vitality. Listen to your body. It knows what it needs. Drink plenty of pure water. Move your body in ways that feel joyful. This could be a gentle walk in nature, dancing or stretching. Physical detoxification supports mental and emotional clarity. As you cleanse your body, you also create space for new, positive energy to flow. Remember, every loving choice you make for your physical well-being contributes to your overall healing. Embrace the concept of sovereign healing. This means you are the ultimate authority in your own health journey. You gather information, you listen to advice, but the final decisions are yours. You make choices from a place of inner wisdom and self-love, not from fear or external pressure. This is about taking back your power in a loving way. It means trusting your intuition. Your inner guidance system is always there for you, gently nudging you towards what is best for your unique being. Learn to listen to its quiet voice. Finally, it is important to break free from any old patterns that may have kept you feeling stuck or unwell. These could be patterns of negative thinking, unhealthy habits, or disempowering relationships. This is not about blame, it is about loving liberation. You have the power to create new, healthy patterns. Each day is a fresh opportunity to choose health, to choose joy, to choose love. Affirm, I am free to create the health I desire. I lovingly release all obstacles to my well-being. I'm strong, healthy, and vibrant. You are stepping into your power. Embracing true health. A beautiful act of self-love. Choosing true health in its deepest sense is a profound act of self-love. It is a declaration that you value yourself. You recognize your inherent worthiness of feeling good, vibrant, and joyful. In a world that sometimes focuses on illness, choosing to cultivate wellness is a wonderfully positive statement. It is saying yes to life, yes to your body's wisdom, and yes to your own power. This is not about fighting against anything. It is about lovingly embracing everything that supports your highest good and gently releasing what does not. When you commit to loving yourself enough to heal and be truly well, you become a beacon of light. Your journey inspires those around you. Your vitality and joy become contagious in the best possible way. People may see the positive changes in you and become curious about how they too can find more health and happiness. By reclaiming your own health sovereignty, you quietly encourage others to do the same. You show them that it is possible to live a life filled with energy, peace, and well-being, guided by inner wisdom and self-compassion. Reclaiming your health is fundamentally about remembering who you truly are. You are not small or fragile. You are a magnificent, powerful, and loving spiritual being having a human experience. You have within you an incredible capacity for healing and regeneration. This power is always available to you. It is simply waiting for you to acknowledge it, embrace it, and use it with love. Trust this inner power. Trust your body's innate intelligence. Trust that the universe supports your journey to wholeness. You are deeply loved and supported. Let us therefore move forward with confidence and joy. Let us choose to trust our inner wisdom above all else. Let us create lives that are not just free from illness, but are brimming with vitality, peace, and boundless love. Your health is your precious birthright. It is time to lovingly and joyfully claim it. Affirm with all your heart, I am radiantly healthy. I am filled with love and joy. I embrace my well-being as a beautiful expression of my love for myself and for life, and so it is.